On Thursday, River Sume in Bududa district burst its banks and caused massive mudslides that killed at least 43 people and washed away over 100 homes. On Sunday, while touring the most affected communities, President Museveni pledged government support for the affected families and reiterated that relocating the communities to safer parts of the country was no longer open to debate.
As a result of this death, one debate which used very hot of whether we should shift people or not is now no longer a debate. It seems everybody is now agreed.
Cabinet has now directed the Ministry of Finance to release 32.5 billion shillings, which will be used to relocate 900 families and some who are still living in the disaster-prone areas. According to State Minister for Relief, Disaster Preparedness and Refugees, Musa Echweru, government has also secured 2,860 acres of land on which the relocated families will be settled.
The cabinet has taken a position. When we are given 2.5 acres, there will be a caveat of 25 years. You will not be allowed to sell that land until after 25 years. And I want to explain this, Director. We have not, this is not the first time we do resettlement. You remember we resettled people in Chaka, we resettled people in Kibale. Rich people have continued to follow people who are poor and being resettled.
Echweru also gave a breakdown of how the money will be spent.
Government will give each household 30 iron sheets, 50 bags of cement, 20,000 burnt bricks, 10 tons of sand, roofing timber, nails, 2 doors and 4 windows to build each, so that they owners of the people, the relocatees themselves, will participate in the building so that they own the property.
In the past, government has been criticized for failing to fulfill the pledges it makes to people in the Elgon areas where landslides are recorded almost every year. However, the government spokesperson of Onopondo has blamed the politicians for misleading people and misrepresenting government position.
Others would say Museveni wants to take away his voters to other places, because if you go to Kriadongo, you will not be available easily to vote for him.
As the rainy season in the Elgon region reaches its peak, Echweru has also warned that the communities in the area might face more disasters if the necessary precautions are not taken.
El Nino is around, the weather conditions are going to continue being bad and it's going to get worse beginning next month. So media, we must be able to prepare people even mentally for other serious consequences, not only in the mountains of Bugisu. We should prepare people in the low-lying areas of Teso. We should be preparing people in Kasese. We should be preparing people in Kabale.
Every time a disaster strikes the Mount Elgon areas of Bududa, Bulambuli and others, government is always quick to respond, saying they are going to relocate people to safer zones, but along the way the plan is aborted. Today I asked Minister Echweru as to when government will stop the lip service and match their words with actions.
This is not lip service, I can tell you. And this what brings me to, when we announced that we are going to remove people, the survivors, and take them to Kriadongo, many people thought it was just a far-fetched discussion. As we talk now, the families we took to Kriadongo have doubled.
There are about 100,000 people living in the disaster-prone sections of the Mount Elgon region, and it's not clear how long government will take to relocate the affected communities. Sudil Biarhanga, NTV.